quite yet, McPherson. Yield, man, yield!
Ah, Chris, that's dirty pool.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bill. Lassie thought you said heel. Maybe you ought to go change clothes before that thing shrinks and you're really embarrassed.
Oh, cute, McCullough. I'm gonna get you next year.
Yeah, well, Scotty McPherson has his way. The clan's gonna sell the old Highlands Lodge. There won't be a next year.
Well, from what I hear, he's put together a pretty good deal.
I just can't imagine us selling this place after all these years.
Well, Scotty's got a lot of support.
Yours?
That's a tough call. It's a lot of memories. But then again, that's a lot of money.
Thanks for your help, Lassie. But shouldn't you be working with Will? How do you expect to win the sheep herding contest without practicing?
I know how you feel. I had to do it last year.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Brian McPherson.
Megan McCulloch.
Yeah, I know.
And finally, I hope we can become friends. And that you'll think of me as just Jamie, rather than James L. Wallachek, land developer. Thanks for your hospitality.
Thank you, Mr. Wallachek. Jamie. Well, now, you all know me. I'm Scotty McPherson. And I'm getting tired of having to scramble every year to just pay property taxes on this place. If we do keep it, the county says we'll have to redo the plumbing and replace the roof. And the outbuildings are about to collapse. But there is a solution. Since the Highlands Lodge is co-owned by Clan McCulloch and Clan McPherson, all we have to do is muster enough votes to approve a sale. And what true Scotsman would object to making a lot of money? Well, I say we put this thing to a vote right now.
Dad, don't let them sell it.
We're not giving up without a fight, are we?
Scotty.
Yes, McCulloch, what is it?
You're right. When you say that keeping this lodge up is a struggle. Anything worthwhile usually is.
Chris, this lodge has been running at a loss for 5 years.
Wait a minute. This place isn't about profits or losses. It's about families and tradition. Remember the first time each of you marched to the pipers across these hills? Well, I certainly do. I've got 23 proxy votes who feel the same way. I mean, come on. Between the McCullochs and the McPhersons, we've got carpenters, electricians, all kinds of craftsmen. Now, if we all just pitch in together, do the work ourselves, we can cut the cost in half.
You always were a dreamer, McCulloch. That's why you're still a two-bit handyman.
Independent contractor.
Gentlemen, please, I don't want to be responsible for any bad blood here. However, let me remind you that time is of the essence. I'll need a decision within 48 hours. Please excuse me.
You tangle with me on this, McCulloch, and it might just blow up in your face.
You can do this, Lassie. You're natural. Herding's in your blood. It's your heritage.
They had a trophy for scattering sheep. She'd win it hands down.
All right, Rob, knock it off.
Maybe she'd do better fetching a stick.
Don't pay any attention to them, Lassie. We'll be all right. We can do this.
Well, have we got a deal?
Nope. A problem. Chris McCulloch got the vote postponed till tomorrow night.
Tomorrow's all right.
Aye, but we've got to watch him. The more he talks, the less chances we have to make a deal.
Sounds like this McCulloch can be pretty persuasive.
Well, so can I.
You mean this is the first time you've been to a gathering of the clans?
On the West Coast, yeah. We just moved to San Francisco this year. I guess I should apologize to my grandfather. He got a little carried away at the meeting.
Oh, don't worry about it. Somewhere in the past, McCulloch and McPherson must have had a disagreement, and it just kind of got passed on. Now it's a tradition.
So, by tradition, we're not supposed to like each other, right?
That's what they say.
What do you say?
Brian, you get back to the lodge. Your man needs your help.
But, Grandpa, I'm just talking with...
Now!
McCulloch, I've got some good news. Mr. Wallachek here has graciously agreed to increase his offer.
I'm willing to do whatever I can to wrap up this deal.
Well, that's really nice of you, Mr. Wallachek. But I'm afraid no amount of money is going to change my mind.
If I can come up with a compromise by tomorrow's vote, could we at least discuss it?
Of course. You'll probably find me right here. I'm in charge of the fireworks this year.
Great.
I'm sorry, Scotty.
Not nearly as sorry as you're going to be.
Hey, sport. What are you still doing here? The barbecue's about to begin. Well, everybody else is already up at the creek.
Yeah, I'll go in a minute.
Oh, you're worried about tomorrow, huh?
Not exactly. Dad, I'm thinking about pulling Lassie out of the herding competition. I guess that makes me a quitter. I thought I could train her by reading a book and using some chairs for sheep. Dad, it's not her fault, but when we got out on the field today, she didn't do very well. Some of the guys were making fun of her. Just don't want people laughing at her tomorrow.
Will, pulling Lassie out of the competition because you were afraid of losing, well, maybe that would make you a quitter. But doing it to protect her makes you a winner.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have to go. Bye.
Hey, where are we gonna go?
Hey. Don't you remember when we were young?
Really?
Our next contestant will be Duncan McCulloch and his dog Gregor.
Boy, and I thought we could learn it from a book. These dogs are amazing, huh, Lassie?
You know, my grandfather's really worried about your dad blocking the sale. I mean, he's been gaining a lot of support, even in the McPherson clan.
How does this McPherson feel about it?
I think it'd be a shame to sell this place. And I've only been here a couple of days, and it's already special to me.
I know. I wish we could keep it forever.
Well, you know, there's an old Scottish custom that says if a girl throws a pebble into a waterfall, her wish will come true.
Ryan.
What have you got to lose? Close your eyes real tight and concentrate. I hope you get your wish, too.
It's gonna be close, but I think we might have enough votes to stop this sale.
Maybe. But I'm worried there's more McPhersons here than there are McCullochs.
But this isn't a clan thing, it's about all of us.
Hey, Chris, I'm with you. But we better start lobbying and fast.
I wish I could. There's nothing I'd rather do. But if we're gonna have fireworks this year, I better get over to the shack and cut some fuses.
If we don't get some more votes, there won't be anything to celebrate.
Uncle Steve, it was spectacular. The best. You should have seen it.
Seen what?
The sheepdogs. They ran around the outside of the flock and never even barked. I'm talking professionals. I know I was right pulling Lassie out of the competition. Where's Dad?
Oh, he's across the lake working on the fireworks.
Lassie?
Scotty!
Listen, McCulloch.
Hey, I'm not gonna change my mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of work to do.
Look, the vote's coming up in an hour. I just wanted to give you one more chance to be on the winning side.
I thought I was.
Whatever happens now, you brought on yourself.
Not now, Lassie. I've got work to do. Lassie, bring those back! Lassie! Will, stop her! She's got my... I'm telling you, it wasn't an accident.
Honey, you don't know that.
Lassie knew it.
Somebody's really playing hardball.
Somebody who wants his sale to go through. Where's Scotty?
He's already called the meeting to order. They're getting ready to vote.
What?
Christopher, lay down.
And if any are still undecided, let me tell you that Jamie here has generously thrown another $30,000 into the pot.
We're gonna sell the lodge.
I'll entertain a motion to accept Jamie's offer.
Will's right. It's all over.
Somebody's got to do something.
Do I hear a motion from the floor?
I object. It's not fair. My dad's not here.
Young man, you're out of order. Now,
He's right, Grandpa. Shouldn't we hear what Chris McCulloch has to say?
I'm sure we'd all like to hear Chris's point of view.
I think I know what my dad would say.
I'm sure you do. But this is a very serious matter. Now,
Ah, Scotty, let the lad talk.
Hi. Let's hear what the boy has to say.
he's only a boy. What gives him the right?
He's a McCulloch.
Yeah, Scotty, what are you afraid of? Let him speak.
Very well, boy. You have the floor. Speak your piece.
before I came here for the first time, my dad told me all about the Highlands. About how both our families came to California almost 100 years ago. Fell in love with this land and bought it. Now, he feels... I thought I could tell you how my dad feels. But I can't.
All right.
I can only tell you how I feel. If we lose the Highlands, we'll lose something we can never get back. It doesn't matter if your name's McCulloch or McPherson. We're all one. This is our family. How can you sell that?
Laddie, somehow I think I'd have done better if your dad had given the speech.
Lassie, where'd you get this?
Oh, wow. Chris was right. The explosion wasn't an accident.
Wallachek, I don't believe it.
Scotty, look at these papers. Wallachek pre-sold our land.
What?
He must have been desperate.
And Chris was in the way. Where is he now?
There!
He's headed for the Jeep.
Come on! And so the gathering of the clans has once more come to an end. We've had fair competition, good fellowship, and a wee bit more adventure than we bargained for. But we have a lot to be thankful for. To Chris McCulloch for his steadfastness, and for the courage of getting out of bed today against Doctor's orders. And to young Will McCulloch. He's not won any ribbons here, but he and Lassie have won our hearts and done great service for the clans. I say they deserve the honor of leading the march to the pipes. How say you all? Aye. Present the colors. Remember this day well, boy. Tell your sons and grandsons, and mine, of this march.
I will.
Angus, the pipes.